Shedeur Sanders breaks silence on Browns rumors as Week 3 looms. I'm focused on dominating, not the gossip. Introduction. The NFL's newest quarterback drama. The NFL thrives on storylines. The kind that spark debates on talk shows, ignite social media firestorms, and send fans rushing to their favorite podcasts for instant reaction. Over the past week, one such storyline has been building like a thundercloud. The swirling rumors linking rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders to the Cleveland Browns. The whispers have been loud, the speculation intense, and the reactions polarizing. But now, Shedeur Sanders, son of NFL Hall of Famer and Colorado head coach Coach Prime Sanders, has spoken out. And in true Sanders fashion, he didn't mince words. They can talk all they want, but I'm here to prove myself on the field, not entertain speculation, he said defiantly, standing in front of reporters with the calm, confident posture of a player who knows he has everything to prove and nothing to hide. Sanders' message was crystal clear. The gossip may be loud, but his focus is louder. As his team prepares for its pivotal Week 3 matchup, he wants the conversation to be about wins, not rumors. Background. The rumor mill that started it all. So how did we get here? The chatter about Shedeur Sanders and the Browns didn't come out of nowhere. The Cleveland Browns have been living in a perpetual quarterback carousel since their return to the NFL in 1999. The last 2 decades have seen more QB changes in Cleveland than any other franchise, and despite bold moves, including blockbuster trades, expensive signings, and high-profile draft picks, stability has remained elusive. This season has been no different. Cleveland's quarterback room has been under heavy scrutiny, with injuries, inconsistent play, and locker room tension dominating headlines. As a result, insiders began connecting the dots. If the Browns were in search of a new face of the franchise for 2025 and beyond, why not keep an eye on the most marketable, buzzworthy young QB in the league right now? The rumors snowballed when a well-known NFL insider suggested Cleveland scouts had been attending multiple games to evaluate potential quarterback talent should the Browns decide to move in a new direction. Sanders' name was reportedly high on the watch list. It didn't take long for social media to explode. Hashtags like #ShedurToCleveland and #BrownsFutureQB trended for hours, while fans debated everything from the Browns' offensive scheme to how Sanders might fit in the AFC North. Shedeur's response: no room for distraction. When Sanders stepped in front of the microphones this week, he seemed almost amused by the speculation. He leaned into the podium, smirked, and delivered a soundbite that immediately went viral. "I'm focused on dominating week in and week out," Sanders said. "If people want to talk about where I'll be next season, let them. I'm here to make a statement now." The quote spread like wildfire. ESPN analysts dissected it on First Take, FS1 debated it for an entire segment, and NFL Twitter turned it into meme material. Some fans saw it as a sign of maturity, a young player refusing to let distractions derail his mission. Others thought it was a subtle jab at the Browns, a message that he wasn't interested in bailing out a struggling franchise. But Shedeur's tone was calm, not confrontational. His message was as much for his teammates as it was for the media. He's locked in, he's focused on Week 3, and nothing, not even the possibility of becoming Cleveland's next savior, is pulling him off course. Inside the locker room, how teammates see it. Sanders' leadership has already begun to shape the culture in the locker room. Multiple teammates have praised his work ethic and his ability to tune out the noise. "Man, Shedeur is different," said one veteran offensive lineman. "All this talk about the Browns? He hasn't even flinched. He's in the film room earlier than anyone. He's on the practice field before the coaches sometimes. The dude just wants to win." Another player joked that Sanders' ability to stay focused might actually be intimidating. "He's got this calm about him, like nothing shakes him. You want that in your QB. He's not on Twitter fighting with fans, he's not reading what the talking heads say. He's about that action." That's the kind of mentality that can transform a young team. The stakes for Week 3. The timing of these rumors couldn't be more critical. Week 3 represents a pivotal moment for Sanders and his team. A win could propel them back into playoff conversations. A loss could send them spiraling toward a lost season before October even arrives. The matchup also provides Sanders with an opportunity to showcase exactly why so many teams, including reportedly Cleveland, are keeping an eye on him. Scouts will be watching, analysts will be charting every throw, and fans will be waiting to see if he can deliver another statement performance. Shedeur seems to relish that challenge. I don't care about the rumors. I care about winning games and proving I'm the best every time I step on that field, he said. I'm focused on week 3, I'm focused on my team, and that's all that matters. Anything else can wait. Meanwhile, in Kansas City, Xavier Worthy's setback. While Sanders and his team prepare for their showdown, there's drama brewing in another corner of the NFL, Kansas City. Chiefs fans had been eagerly anticipating the return of electric rookie wide receiver Xavier Worthy in Week 3. After weeks of speculation, limited practices, and optimistic updates, the rug was pulled out from under them on Saturday. NFL insiders Diana Rossini and Adam Schefter both reported that Worthy, dealing with a shoulder injury, would not suit up for the Chiefs' Sunday night clash against the Giants. Kansas City later made it official, ruling him out and confirming that he wouldn't even travel with the team. This news comes at a critical juncture for the Chiefs, who are 0-2 and desperately need to get their offense back on track. With star receiver Rashee Rice still suspended, the burden will once again fall on veterans like Hollywood Brown and Juju Smith-Schuster to carry the passing attack. Andy Reid's perspective. Head coach Andy Reid addressed the media about Worthy's status in his classic even-keeled manner. I know questions will be about Xavier and so on, Reid said. I've just got to see. He practiced today and did a good job. Royals practiced today. Both of them ran around pretty good. We'll just see how it goes. Despite his optimistic tone, Reid ultimately deferred to the medical staff. Listen, I leave it up to the doctors and Rick Burkholder, and whatever they say, he said. We've practiced with him, we've practiced without him. That's how it goes. The absence of Worthy will force Kansas City to get creative. Expect a heavy dose of Travis Kelce, as well as some deep shots to Tyquan Thornton, who has already proven to be a dangerous vertical threat. 2 storylines, 1 theme, focus under pressure. At first glance, the Shedeur Sanders saga and the Xavier Worthy injury update might seem unrelated, but they share a common thread: how players and teams respond when pressure mounts. For Sanders, the pressure is external: rumors, speculation, expectations. His job is to keep his mind sharp and his teammates focused. For Worthy and the Chiefs, the pressure is physical: injuries, depth chart shuffles, and the weight of an 0-2 start. Both situations will reveal something about these young players and their respective organizations. Will Sanders rise to the occasion and silence the noise with a statement win? Will Kansas City's offense finally find its rhythm without its rookie playmaker? Looking ahead, all eyes will be on Week 3. If Sanders delivers another strong performance, the Browns' rumors will likely intensify, but so will his stock as one of the NFL's brightest young stars. If Kansas City can find a way to win shorthanded, they may just salvage their season and reassert themselves as contenders. The NFL is a league defined by moments that create narratives, shape careers, and shift the balance of power. Shedeur Sanders and Xavier Worthy may find themselves at the center of such moments this week. And for fans, that means one thing: must-watch football.